In this video, you will learn how to solve multi-step equations that require simplifying one side. When you solve equations in this section, you will be taking messy expressions on one side of the equal sign that equal a nice, neat expression on the other side, and simplifying the messy side to make it easier to solve. Example number 1, 4p minus 13p minus p equals negative 150. We need to find like terms on the left side of the equation to simplify it. The 4p is positive while the 13 and the 1p are both negative. So let's combine the negatives first. Negative 13 and negative 1 is going to be negative 14p. Now we'll combine 4p and negative 14p for negative 10p. Now we have simplified the left side of the equation. We have a one-step equation remaining. The p is being multiplied by negative 10, so let's divide it by negative 10. When we divide both sides of the equation by negative 10, that will give us p equals positive 15. Example number 2, v minus 9/10 v plus 6 equals 11. We first need to combine the two terms that have the variable. 1v minus 9/10 of v leaves us 1/10 v. We can rewrite the rest of it, plus 6 equals 11, because that part hasn't changed. We're trying to isolate the variable, so we need to get rid of the plus 6. Subtract 6 on both sides of the equation, and that leaves us with 1/10 v equals 5. Now we have a one-step equation remaining. V is being multiplied by 1/10, but to undo that, we have to multiply both sides by the reciprocal of 1/10, because 10 over 1 times 1 over 10 will equal 1, and that's our goal, to get 1v on the left. So multiply both sides of the equation by 10 over 1. The left side is just v, while the right side is 5 times 10, which is 50. Example number 3, 15 times the quantity of t plus 2 plus 9t equals 6. Here we have the distributive property that we need to apply. So 15 times t and 15 times 2. That gives us 15t plus 30 plus 9t equals 6. We're still not completely simplified on the left side, so let's find the like terms, 15t and 9t. Both are positive, so when we add them together, we add 15 plus 9, giving us 24t. Plus 30 equals 6. Now we have a two-step problem in front of us. We have to isolate the t by getting rid of the 30. So let's subtract 30 from both sides of the equation. On the left side, that will leave us with 24t, while on the right side, that will leave us with negative 24. Take one last step to isolate the t, divide both sides by 24. That gives us t equals negative 1. In example number 4, 11 times the quantity of 4 minus 6y plus 5 times the quantity of 13y plus 1 equals 9. We have a couple of numbers we need to distribute to the numbers inside the parentheses. Distributing the 11 gives us 44 minus 66y. Distributing the 5 gives us 65y plus 5. That all equals 9. Now let's find the like terms. There are two terms with the variable y in them, negative 66y and positive 65y. Then there are two terms that are constants, 44 and 5. When we combine 44 and 5, that will give us 49. When we combine negative 66 and positive 65, that will give us negative 1y. Now we can subtract 49 from both sides of the equation, leaving us negative y equals negative 40. We do not want that y to be negative in our final answer, so we need to either divide it or multiply it by -1 to change it to positive. So here, let's divide it by -1, and whatever you do to one side, you do to the other, leaving us with y equals positive 40. If you can simplify an expression, you can easily solve equations of this type. Just simplify both sides of the equation as necessary and solve. Now you should know how to solve multi-step equations that require simplifying one side. Thanks for watching.